So what I think about Detroit Lions beat the San Francisco 49ers. And you know what? that could have been, that should have been a battle in the postseason. Oh, the 49ers actually played a really good game, but just like so much of Kyle Shanahan, or Kyle Shenanigans as we like to often call him, missed opportunities, Poochie field goal kicking, shanking, and just a lot of just not. Brock Purdy throwing a couple bad picks, just, and of course Detroit doing that flea flicker, which was sick. You know, people aren't talking about Jared Goff enough in MVP consideration. And I know he lost to Josh Allen a couple weeks ago, but he's had quite the year. But the funny thing is next week when they play Minnesota, which I can't wait for that game because that's going to be the first round. 15. Can you imagine a 15-2 team? It's going to be hilarious that you got to win those many games to get the number one seed. And on top of that, it's like the seeding is crazy. But anyway, let's go back to this game last night. Debo Samuels had a touchdown. The 49ers played, once we skipped, that was the one game where they had a couple games where they looked really good, but they just underachieved this year. Well, I know it was injuries, but I think Kyle Shenanigans, his awards welcome there. I think that come on now, you blew two Super Bowls, you blew an NFC Championship game, and you've had multiple quarterbacks, you've had, you just can't get it right. So I just think that his time should be up in Frisco. I can't imagine he gets to come back because I just think what you got to do. But this was a game that is indicative of the difference. And Dan Campbell is going to have the reminder of, hey, we lost that game. Should have beat them last year. The 49ers, a classic example of underachieving, And the Lions played out their mind. It was a great game. You wouldn't even have known the record of the two teams. But the 49ers are too talented. I do feel for George Kittle because he should be getting more acclaim. I mean, when I look at the 49ers, it's like, how are you not in the postseason with that talent? I mean, really? You should be way better than you are. It's just a head scratcher. It really is. It's like, how are you not? Because talent-wise, you're just as good as almost anybody. I know McCaffrey ain't been there, but you got too much now. Will they play Brock Purdy that kind of money? What they gonna do? Jury's out. We don't know. The jury's out. But the Lions, though, they are an offensive juggernaut. They put 40 up almost pretty much regardless, win, lose, or draw. They have a lot of energy to burn. And it was a very competitive game. And Dan Campbell keeps on doing Dan Campbell things. So we'll see what a convoy takes. A huge game next week, though, against Minnesota. I'm so looking forward to that game. That's going to probably be the first knockdown, drag down, where you're going to see the stakes is on the line. Huge, 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 huge. Wow. Last game of the season does matter, But very impressive for the Lions. Very impressive. Stayed poised, didn't back down, took the opening shot from the 49ers and came back and held their dignity. So, but the tale of two tapes. And if Dan Campbell is smart, what he'll learn from Kyle Shanahan is finishing up. Don't leave nothing on the table because if you leave loose change, you lose. I think he learned his lesson last year. We're going to see how it implies this year. That's the difference between being where Andy Reid is and being where Kyle Shanahan is. That's a lesson to Dan Campbell. Just remember that in the big picture. Stop being cute. Stop being pretty. Get the job done. Make it count. Because if you leave coins on the table, it adds up to money. And somebody's going to walk off and cash it out. So that was a tale of a game that the score was crazy. And it showed that, tweaking here and tweaking there. But Detroit's on their revenge tour. So we'll see what it leads to. Anyway, tell me your thoughts and please hit like, subscribe, web thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.